Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to study Chapter 12 Comparison of Adjectives. So, first let's start with what are adjectives. Adjectives are describing words which are placed before and after a noun. For example, it is a bright day. Here, bright is the adjective. Sam is wearing a blue t-shirt. Here, blue is the adjective. Roma is an intelligent girl. Here, intelligent is the adjective. Now we come to comparison of adjectives. When we make comparison of adjectives, we change the form of the adjective. Adjectives have three forms which are called degrees of comparison. They are: first one is positive degree, second comparative degree, and third superlative degree. Now we come to positive degree of adjective. An adjective in positive degree refers to some quality in a person or thing. It is used when there is no comparison. For example, the mango tree is very tall. See, here we are not comparing the mango tree with any other trees. So here we are using the positive degree of adjective, that is tall. Now we come to comparative degree of adjective. An adjective in comparative degree refers to the higher degree of quality than the positive degree. It is used when we compare two persons or things. So, when we are comparing it with two persons or when we are comparing two things, we use the comparative degree of adjective. For example, the coconut tree is taller than the mango tree. Here we are comparing coconut tree and the mango tree. So we are using the comparative degree of adjective, that is taller. Now we come to the third form of adjective, that is superlative degree of adjective. An adjective in superlative degree refers to the highest degree of quality. It is used when we compare more than two persons or more than two things. For example, among all the other trees in the garden, the banyan tree is the tallest. So here we are comparing the banyan tree with all the other trees in the garden. So we are using the superlative form of adjective, that is tallest. Now, how can we form comparative and superlative degree of adjective from the positive degree of adjective? So, we have some of the rules for the formation of superlative and comparative degrees of adjective. Rule number 1. For some adjective, comparative and superlative degrees are formed by adding er and est to the positive. So what we are doing? For the comparative degree of adjective, we are adding er with the positive degree of adjective. And for the superlative form, we are adding est with the positive degree of adjective. So, for example, we can say tall, then comparative is tall, plus er, taller. And superlative form of adjective is tall plus est, tallest. Then is rich, rich plus er, richer. And rich plus est, richest. Now we come to rule number 2. When the positive ends in a single consonant, consonant means any alphabet other than the vowels are called consonant, preceded by a short vowel in one syllable word, the ending consonant is doubled before adding er and est. So, with the rule number 2, what we are doing is that if we have a single consonant at the last of the word preceded by a short vowel or a single vowel, then we are doubling the consonant and adding er to it. For example, red, red plus d plus er. See, we are doubling the letter D because D is the consonant plus ER equals to redder. And for the superlative, what we are doing? Red plus D plus EST, reddest. We are doubling the letter D and adding EST to it. Big, bigger, biggest. Now we come to rule number 3. When the positive ends in E, only R is added to the comparative and ST for the superlative. So, when the positive adjective or positive degree of adjective ends in E or the last letter is E, we are adding only R to it. For example, brave. Brave plus R, braver. And for the superlative, what we are adding? Only ST to it. Brave plus ST, bravest. Now we come to rule number 4. If the positive ends in Y preceded by a consonant, then Y is changed to IER and IEST for forming comparative and superlative adjectives respectively. So, if the positive degree of adjective ends with the letter Y preceded by a consonant, consonant means the letter which is not a vowel. So, what we are doing for the comparative? Comparative, the Y changes to I and we are adding ER to it. And for the superlative, Y changes to I and we are adding EST. For example, happy, happier, happiest. Easy, easier, easiest. See, the Y is easy, EASY. The Y is changing into I, EASIER, easier, easiest, lovely, lovelier, loveliest. Now we come to rule number 5. Some comparatives and superlatives are formed by adding more and most to the positive. So what we are doing? We are adding more plus the positive form of adjectives to form the comparative form of adjective. And we are adding most plus positive form of adjective to form the superlative form of adjective. For example, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful, foolish, more foolish, most foolish. Now we come to rule number 6. There are some adjectives that do not follow any definite pattern. They are called irregular adjectives. For example, good, better, best, much, more, most, bad, worse, worst. Now we come to rule number 7. In case when ending Y is preceded by a vowel, ER and EST are added to the positive to form comparative and superlative. So, when the word is ending with the letter Y preceded by a vowel. So, here we can see the first example, gay. Here the word is ending with Y and it's preceded by a vowel, that is A. So we are adding to the comparative, what we are doing? We are adding ER to it. Gay, gear, and superlative we are adding EST to it. Gayest, grey, grayer, greyest. That's all about comparison of adjectives. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.